Hey, it's Nate with Big Hot Homestead, and one of the projects that we're going to be doing on and off is the hill behind the house has a lot of small trees in it, and one of the big things we want to do is thin it out. So we're going to be taking a bunch of these locust out, and then behind that we'll be determining like what good trees we actually want to keep. But we're going to go up this whole hill at some point and take out the trees. Potentially this is where we would keep pigs. If we do get them, is on this half because they'll have access to a swampy, marshy area and shade, which is very important to pigs. So we're not trying to get rid of all the trees, just make healthier trees. Are you good? Good job. All right, so we took the other tree down. We're cutting up the other one we did last night. And on this one here, I'm going to try to do two 20-foot lengths because we're going to put a bridge over the Cow Camp Creek. So that should be big enough for what we're going to drive over it, which is just a four-wheeler and a dirt bike or just walk over it. But it'll give us access to a spot that we typically didn't have access to. And then there's another probably about a 8-foot piece over there. That we're going to use the plank, make planks for it. So as we take some of these down, some of the bigger ones, we're actually going to turn into planks, all for that little bridge project. And I know sometimes I have ADHD. I have so many projects going at once that I probably should finish some, like the landslide project, but this makes it more interesting. The landslide project, I'm waiting for more winter to kind of kick in. But we'll keep at it.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so I've got a 15-foot piece here, nice and straight pretty much, that we're going to use for the bridge. And then we'll probably end up getting to that locust right there. It's pretty long and straight. So that'll probably be where the other 15-foot beam comes from. But I mean, you can see that tree's gonna go, that locust, that locust, that locust, that one, the one behind it, the hawthorn, another locust there, another locust there. Kind of just push back, and then we're gonna thin it out because there's a bunch of maples back in here that are all crowded, and I don't want the maples to die because I want those for maple syrup one day. But I got some really large maples back in here that I'm gonna mark. I marked that one with orange so I can see it easily in the off season. But that's kind of trees we want to get. We want the oaks and the maples to thrive and kind of get everything else out of here and let this thin out, get green again. So I just got a little more firewood here, and we're gonna load it up and then we can split it. We got the bridge here, but we haven't secured it. We actually need to lock it down with something because it actually moves, and so that's going to finish that bridge project. And then we do have an old trail that runs back here, so he's going to go down the road around and come over here, and then we're going to load it up with a bunch of what we've cut already, so we can start cleaning it up, get it down to the log splitter, onto next year's wood supply down there. Look how pretty that is. And then plan is, if I cut all this up here and do all the work, we'll probably have 3 years worth of lumber on hand at the house, if not more. And then probably just have to start selling it. You know, that's the YouTube thing to do, right? Start selling your lumber. Make it a little easier on us. All right, let's get stacking. I'd say for tonight, that's enough fun. I still gotta cut that up for firewood, so I'll do that. That one's gonna be firewood probably. I haven't decided yet. I can get a few planks out of that for the bridge. This one's just a little bit too uneven. And we got one bridge support. So, good night, I would say. Alright, so this is the lumber that we ended up getting, the rounds we ended up getting from the Target area, and I'm going to go ahead and split those tonight. 7:08, it's not 8 o'clock yet, I got a little time. And then this will be kind of an ongoing video where I just post a little progress as we kind of eat up into the mountain there, thinning it out, kind of being a better steward of the woods here. But I'm going to go ahead and get this split, and next time you see it, it'll be a split pile. Alright, it's Nate with Big Haw Homestead. I am checking out for the night on this one. 2 trees basically processed. I got to get the chipper over there, but again, this is going to be like a series of videos where we kind of just show as we chip away at that mountain. All stacked. Just got to get stacked up. But with that, have a good one.